Hey everybody, Max Kevin here, Slow to Keep the Podcast, not too long. Well, it's first day of February, February 1st. February 1st, 2023. January's over. It's already over. Can you believe it's 2023? I can't believe it's 2023. Oh my god, January's already over. It's already 1/12. 2023 is 1/12 the way over. What is that, 8%? About 8.3%, I guess. 8.333, continuing. Yep. Percent over. What are you doing with your life, huh? What are you doing with your life? 2023 is already 8.333333333 forever percent over. And you haven't done shit this year. Just you need to take a good hard look in the mirror, all right? Look at what you've become. Look at what you're doing with your life. It's 2023. We don't have any robots yet. I was promised that when I was a little kid in 2023, there'd be robots doing all my chores, so I wouldn't have to do shit. I could just sit around, be a fat, lazy fuck all day, and I'd have a robot maid that would clean up my room, and I'd have a robot chef that would cook my food. I'd have a robot girlfriend to give me hand jobs. I'd have a robot boss that would tell me to get to work, and I'd be like, fuck you, boss, I'm not working today. And the robot boss would be like, all right, well, you're fired. And you're like, you can't fire me, boss. I bought you. I'm going to just unplug you because you're a goddamn robot. Now shut up. That's how I imagine the future would be like when I was a child. But it turned out different. You know, sometimes the future doesn't turn out how you thought it would be. You know, I guess that's a summation of my life, you know. Didn't exactly turn out how I thought it would. Oops. Oopsies. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. I went, did a little comedy last night at the Tokyo Comedy Bar. Of course, a few of the Tuesday nights they're not exactly what we call happening at the Tokyo Comedy Bar. You know, they're not booming. They're not happening. It's not exactly the place to be on a Tuesday night. Of course, Tuesday nights, historically, if you guys ever worked in the restaurant business, you'll know that, or the movie concession stand, you'll know Tuesday night is the slowest night of the week. A lot of people think it might be Monday, but a lot of people like to go out on Monday because, they just went to work on Monday. They're like, fuck work, I hate Mondays. Oh my god, I got a case of the Mondays. I got to get out of the house, so... Actually, people do tend to go out on Monday night. Tuesday night is actually the slowest night of the weekend. Of course, over here it's very slow in Tokyo, Of course, I guess the whole business strategy of the Tokyo Comedy Bar is to cater to tourists, So I guess the day of the week doesn't really matter, If they're only in Japan for a week or whatever, they probably don't have shit to do on Tuesday night anyway, so might as well. But not really the case yet, I'm not sure. I think Japan might still be restricting tourists, and everyone's got to prove they don't have COVID or whatever, especially if you're Chinese. Can't let those goddamn Chinese people in, Yeah, so last night we had a few comics that canceled, so there was not so many of us, and we only had 3 audience members. Well, four audience members, but one of them was a Japanese guy who didn't speak any English at all. I don't know what exactly he was doing. Just hanging out. He didn't really even have a base level of it. He was kind of like one of my students, So I don't know exactly what he was doing there. Yeah, so anyway, I had planned on not telling them, because I'm sort of jealous of these comedians that can just tell stories, Because if you're a joke writing comedian, say Anthony Jeselnik or Daniel Tosh or whatever, that just do joke, it's much more difficult to write those sets, because you write a joke, that's 20 seconds, 25 seconds, But these storyteller comedians, they can tell a story for 8 minutes, It's one story, so it's, if you're trying to kill time, it's better to be a storytelling comedian than a joke comedian. So anyway, I trying to think of some stories I could tell, so basically yesterday I just went up there and I thought I'd just tell the story about that I told on the podcast yesterday about the fat Russian kid that was sticking his hand up his ass there, and I didn't really plan it out or anything, and I had extra time because we didn't have any comedians and it was kind of casual setting, because there was no audience members, and So I was just kind of messing around, telling about the story. I don't know if the audience really enjoyed it, I was having a good time. I was having fun. But yeah, it was good to practice, just like tell the story and try to figure out where the funny parts are, try to figure out like where I could put punchlines in. I mean, it's probably something I could do alone at home by myself that I don't really need an audience for. So I just kind of wasted everyone's time. But it was fun either way. It was fun for me. It was fun for me to get up there, because a lot of times I'm worried about the clock. Like I'm kind of rushing my set because I'm worried about the clock. So last night, like didn't care about the clock at all, and didn't really care about anything I said at all. So I was totally free. Felt good. It was fun. It was freeing. I was just up there by myself, just truly expressing myself. Just showing, I just put it all out there. I just put all of my emotions. I wore my heart on my sleeve. I put all my emotions out there. And nobody laughed. Anyway, so, yeah, that was fun. I don't think I'll do that again. I mean, if there was an actual audience there, that probably would have been a bad idea. No laughs. I probably should have worked on that a little bit more. But I had fun. How about who? I've been watching, you guys been watching HBO, Last of Us? The Last of Us, dude. It's based off that video game. It's like they got zombies, but they're mushroom zombies. It's a new type of zombie. Because they're not made from a virus, it's a mushroom. It's a fungus. It's a fungus zombie, So there's the fungus zombies, they they got mushroom heads. I guess basically that's the story. It's just like zombie mushrooms, Of course, HBO, all these, people are saying Netflix, they're calling it woke flicks, People are saying all these streaming, same thing with like Amazon TV shows, Like they had the Lord of the Rings there. They got to add a lot of diversity to all these shows. A lot of people are complaining, because all these TV shows are just adding diversity where it's not needed, And of course, HBO totally ruined one of my favorite comics of all time, Watchmen. I don't know if you guys ever seen that TV show Watchmen. It's fucking terrible, and it was completely destroyed by, I guess, what we would call wokeism. Just totally shat on the source material and just had 55-year-old fat black ladies beating dudes up, which doesn't really make any sense with no, if they don't have any superpowers. Anywho, so Last of Us, it also has a little bit of that. There's okay, Zora's aging himself out of the kitchen. Last of Us has that little bit of that over there. In the first episode, I noticed his daughter. The guy's daughter, she's suddenly black. She's suddenly a black woman, Just no big deal, I guess she kind of looked half black, They never really went into her mother in the game. Of course, in the game, she's a little white girl, But whatever. We got too many white people in this world, am I right? We got too many white oppressors, So she's suddenly turned black. But the thing that really bugged me about it is she got perfect hair. His kid, his little half black kid, she wakes up and makes him breakfast. Her hair's already she's got this long. She's got the most beautiful, long, flowing, curly locks, like she just got a perm. And I'm supposed to believe that she just woke up looking like that? I don't think so, dude, right? I believe in movie magic, But no girl with hair like that just wakes up and it's perfect like that, That's fucking bullshit, dude. Who wrote this show, all right? She needs to have some messy hair, all right? That hair's got to take at least 2 hours every day. Perfect hair. Yep. Of course, in that first episode, there was a couple of strong black women. There was some strong black women. Part of the resistance movement, the Fireflies. Both the two leaders of the Fireflies were strong black women. Of course, they had to kill a lot of white men who tried to steal from them or whatever. Goddamn white people. So what's funny about all this shit? It's like I don't think, does anyone really care? The thing is, it's just, it's not bad that there's all these suddenly black women everywhere, but it's extremely noticeable. It's like It's like, what black people are, what, like 10% of the population? You know? It's like, why in all these TV shows, it's like 30% black women. It's like where, I mean, it made sense like in The Matrix. You know, you see that movie, The Matrix? Like that made sense because, the one had to choose 13 people or whatever, or 18 women or 13 men or something like that. And if they chose black people, it would make sense for the population to be mostly black people. It's like, what about Asian people? You know, what about Latino people? You know, where are all the goddamn Mexicans? All right, where are my Japanese and Chinese? You know, where are the Koreans? All right, where are my strong Korean women? You know, that's what I need. I need more TV shows with strong Korean women. Yeah, and, like I don't understand. Like, do people think that like this is actually going to make it like we live in a racist world? Oh, you know how we can stop racism in the world? We'll make TV shows with strong black women, and that'll end racism. I don't like is that their solution? Do they think they're actually making a difference? I think that's what really bothers me the most is these people think they're actually making a difference. You know, like the people, like the Ukraine war. You know, they're like, oh, it's not the Ukraine, it's just Ukraine. Don't say the. You know, oh, I just made it. I'm helping. You know, you're not fucking helping. Shut the fuck up. You're an idiot. You know, that's basically what I want to say to most of these people. You know, anyway, it's a great show. Last of Us, check it out, HBO. They just had this one episode 3 there. You know, I saw some like trending articles about episode 3 there. It turns out there's episode 3. There's like some hot gay man on man bear sex action. I was told, like the way these articles are putting it. You know, it's like there's some hot man on man hairy chest rubbing, butt looking action. That's what I was expecting there, you know. So I was like, oh yeah, all right, let me get the lube before I watch this. And you know, I guess there was like a sort of gay sex scene, but it wasn't. I wouldn't call it graphic. I wouldn't. You know, I was led to believe this would be a lot steamier than it was, you know. But yeah, that was a great episode there. Episode 3 there. Nick Offerman gave a great performance. You know, oh my god, his performance. Oh my god, it was so. Oh god, I just wanted to eat his performance there. Oh, it was so good, Nick Offerman. Oh my god, your subtlety, the performance. Oh god, no, it really was pretty good though. I was kind of tearing up at the end there. You know, I could really relate to his character. You know, he played this recluse. That you know, shut himself off, survivalist. Prepper, doomsday prepper, you know. And of course, when the zombie apocalypse comes, the doomsday preppers, those are the guys that are gonna live, you know. So he played that guy, and then you know he suddenly finds another man. 3 years later, another man stumbles upon his prepper complex. Just happens to be gay. That was pretty lucky, huh? The one person he meets in the zombie apocalypse just happens to be another gay man. That's luck. I mean, that's fate. I guess that's fate. That's luck. That's good. That's good for him, you know. So anyway, they have a nice budding relationship, and over the years, you know, he learns to not close himself off to the world. He learns to love again, you know, and you know, before he hated the world, he had no one to love, but then he finally found love, and then they ended up dying together, you know. And the whole episode is like their love story or whatever, you know, which didn't happen in the game. Like you meet the same character in the game, the Bill character, and he's sort of a recluse guy there, you know. Then you fight some zombies with him, and then you just go on your way, you know. But they kind of made his character a little different here, you know. Like when the love story thing started, I figured my thoughts about the rest of the episode was that like, you know, they were gonna fall in love, and then like some zombies or some raiders were gonna come kill his boyfriend, and so he was gonna be pissed off, and like, you know, the main character was gonna find him, and he's gonna be all angry because his boyfriend died, and you know, that was kind of be a sad story, you know, because like The Last of Us is kind of like a depressing, sad story, you know, but it didn't turn out that way. It turned out to be a happy ending, you know. They got to die together, right up in the sunset, you know. It's good. It was a good episode, you know. I didn't really, it's not really something you expect in like a zombie TV show. It's kind of like an offshoot episode. It didn't really have to do with the main storyline there, you know. It's just kind of like a side quest episode, you know. But it's still well done. It was a well done love story. You know? Of course, it was really gay. It was really hot and gay. You know, there's a lot of men beard on beard kissing and rubbing of hairy chests. You know, just in that one scene, anyway. And yeah, I wonder if Nick Offerman took that role. You know, because of course he's famous for like playing like a libertarian type conservative guy. I think he has a lot of conservative fans, so I wonder if he took that role so his conservative fans could watch him make out with another dude. He'd be like, oh, he's still my fan, huh? He's still my fan? Oh, you like conservative? You're a conservative person, huh? Well, watch me make out with this dude. Oh, you still like conservative? You still my fan now? I'm still a fan of Nick Offerman. Great performance in that episode, man. He was, yeah, I felt a little, you know, I teared up a little bit at the end there, you know, riding off into the sunset, you know. Oh, it was a really gay episode. It was really gay and sad. And, you know, life is worth living sometimes. But yeah, check it out, Last of Us. Yeah, I wonder if the next episode he's gonna. I think the next episode he's gonna fight some Asian dudes. You know, I'm just wondering like what race of people he's gonna kill. Because so far he's killed a lot of white dudes. You know, the main character there, he's killed some white people. So I'm just wondering like what other races is he gonna kill? You know, I don't think he's gonna kill any strong black women. That's my prediction. By the end of the season, The Last of Us, the main character will not kill any black women. Does anyone want to? Can we put some money on this? I'm gonna put some money that there will be no evil black women in this TV show. We'll find out. We'll find out later. We'll find out as the season goes by. You know what? Anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.